Wonderful. Yay,
All right.
ball.
All right then. So I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, all right. Oh, this is so good. It's wonderful to see everybody. Akwaba, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this invitation on this occasion, and happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone, to the fathers who are here, the fathers who are online, the fathers who are there at the museum. I especially want to give a happy Father's Day to my father, Reverend John H. Minor, John Horace Minor, and the late, and of course to God, our Heavenly Father. We give all praise and glory. This is wonderful to do a hybrid, to be able to be with you, even though I'm here in my playpen. This is one of my studios. And I'm just very pleased to share with you the work that I've been doing online and streamlining and video. So today, I'm going to share with you a video production that we did in 2020, right there in the throes of the early stages of the pandemic. And at the time when we did the presentation, it was called Under the Baobab Tree. That was the presentation that we did online on December 28 in 2020. But when I did it, I had no idea I was going to do what you're going to see today. And that's the productions, the video productions. I had no idea, but when we started doing these 5 practices online, people came together. I realized that we were building something. We were building a really wonderful community. And I felt that it was important to preserve it. And where else should it be preserved but where you are? So I thought about this, and with the funding, I received funding from the Art and Humanities Council of Montgomery County. And thank you very much for that. And so I got the funding, and I also was able, for 6 months, my daughter, who has her own video and recording and audio and music production, she tutored me for 6 months on how to use the new technology. Now, I had done video before and filmmaking, but of course, you know, with technology, as you see here, there are terms that we've never heard of before. I had to get up to snuff with that. And so she introduced me to all kinds of things like OBS and Stream Deck. And it's opened up a whole new world. And I'm very much an advocate for that world. So what I'm going to show you, and I'm going to put them on, are 4 of the 6 modules, because I set it up in 6 modules. And I'm going to show 4 of them. The first one you're going to love, at least I love it. And it's kind of a story about something that happened that I was just profound. It was just profound. When I did a storytelling at the museum, at the Sandy Springs Slave Museum, I realized that there was an amazing story to be told. And so it's about the logo. It's about the statue. If you've gone over and seen the statue, it's on each one of their advertisements. And it's about the logo. So I'm going to show you what my interpretation, my version, with the help of my daughter, Thinking Cap Productions. And we did a wonderful little 3-minute show, a story about the statues. So I think you're gonna love that. The second one is actually a tribute to the fathers and mothers, the founders of Sandy Springs Slave Museum. I mean, we are so fortunate to have the vision of those who could see such a wonderful building institution. And today, as I was watching the people who were there physically, it's just so good that we're bringing those bridges across. So like I said to them, Akwaba, which means welcome. And so I'm going to share module 1, then Module 2. Module 3 gives you some background on why I did this and what I've been doing. And I don't know if I introduced myself, I did it earlier, but as Auntie Africa, there was a reason behind I did this. And it had to do with the research that I was doing when I was in my doctoral work. And that my name is Sharon Lee Minor King, Dr. Sharon Lee Minor King. And so that'll tell you a little bit of the history. But the first part of that section is hilarious because you'll see how we were struggling with learning how to use Zoom. Nobody knew what Zoom was. I didn't know what Zoom is or was. And so we really struggled and laughed, and it's hilarious. But we also became a caring community. So those are the two, that's three. And then the last one is merely thanking all the wonderful people who were supportive during that time. And I cannot begin to just express it. As a matter of fact, you'll see it. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I don't think, I do need to tell you about the module that will explain the historical background of what you're going to see, and also why it was so important. And we go from 1995, where we talk about the statue at the museum. Then we go back to 68. And during that time at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, there was a pretty controversial exhibition. And I'm concerned because of what they're doing. Even now, they're doing another one. And I am keeping my eye on that one. But in 68, I wasn't there, but this exhibition was being held, Harlem on My Mind. And so I got a script when I was doing some of the research as part of my doctoral studies. And I saw where this could be a real script. So I fell in love with it and used it. And you'll hear all about that. And then the last part is that of the credits. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to start sharing. And I said there'll be a break in between each module, but I'll come back at the end. So I hope you will enjoy. And if you have any comments or anything, we can talk at the end. And then there's some other things that are happening actually this month that I want to share with you. So I'm going to do this right now so that we can begin.
Where were you in 1995? Where were you in 1995? Where were you in 1995?
We were in Cape Coast, Ghana, West Africa, where we were visited by an African-American artist. She liked us and took photos of us. But then she went away.
Later that month, a woodcarver from Jamaica came to visit us. And I decided we would follow him across the ocean. And so we walked across the water to America. It took 7 years, but we made it. The woodcarver brought us to a little village, where we began a new life as a logo. Many people came to visit us as we taught community and culture.
including the artist we met in 1995. At first, she did not recognize us, but while doing a painting, she remembered. Then we, the ancestors, inspired her to restore the memory of other Black artists. And now we will show you what happens when we go back and fetch it, because the Creator has a master plan.
In memory of our ancestors who suffered one of the cruelest crimes against humanity, we, the survivors, vow to ensure that such evil will never again be committed by humans against other humans. The MCA, both in the diaspora and Ghana, present this commemorative plaque with commitment to use our artistic talent and creativity to protect, advance, and cherish the continuity of our ancestral memory. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Guide me, oh, thou great Jehovah. Pilgrim through this barren land.
Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty?
I am weak, but thou art mighty. Hold me in thy powerful hand.
It is a great story, that of the Negro in America. By the early 1500s, black explorers were coming to the New World. They came as explorers. Bread of heaven. first Negroes did not come to America as slaves. They came as explorers. As soon as they were landed and sold, some would run away into the forest and join the Indians. No man wanted to be a slave. No man wanted to be a slave. It is a great story, that of the Negro in America.
Been overcome by waves I
As I said, the project is available in modules, and I am doing the art of healing through the arts. I'm doing heritage workshops online, and you can get that information on my website. The creator has a master plan. Thank you so much. Oyiwa Don, which is Ga from West Africa. It says, thank you, Madasi. See you later, alligator.